Sophomores, I hope you're having a lovely day. Today is week 3 of senior capstone. Essentially, it's a relatively short week for a Canvas course, just a couple reminders to keep you on task to finish your portfolio. Due this Sunday is a polished draft of your portfolio. Eddie and I will be giving you feedback on the portfolios that you submitted the week prior to this, and then you will have to make those changes to that portfolio and edit them again and make sure everything's good to go, and then you just resubmit that URL to Canvas. After that, you just have to do a weekly quiz again. It's a relatively short quiz again, one question where you just submit any 2 questions that you have about the portfolio and or the projects to Eddie and I, and we will try to respond to those as fast as we can. And then optionally, please reach out to your instructor. It is optional, but we do heavily recommend that you reach out to us so that there are no discrepancies with the projects that you're doing at home and what we expect out of them. Try to be in constant communication with us so that we can help you out and be resources to you. So I'm just going to go quickly here to Canvas just so you can see how the week looks like. I had the presentation up here, so that if you want to review it and see what you have to do, you can. I have the activity prompt where you can submit the portfolio, the polished draft of your portfolio, and then I also have the quiz where you will take that quiz. Lastly, just so you know, this draft is the polished draft. Essentially, you will turn in a final draft at the end of this year, but we just want this draft to be as perfect as possible so that all you have to do from now on is just insert the project pages. That will make it easier for us and for you, so you don't have to think about doing anything else other than just submitting those project pages. So does anybody have any questions?
I have a question that comes from one of the students. They're wondering when we're going to be submitting feedback for their portfolio submissions. So for the projects that they'll be doing for the year, when will they get our feedback on that?
So we expect to give you that feedback sometime next week when you will be starting your plan. So once you submit your plan to us, then we will have the opportunity to closely look at how you plan to do your phase 1. We would just want more details, and we want you to really describe the project that you're going to do so that we can make a decision on if we're going to allow you to do that project or not.
I have a question. When they submit their polished draft of the portfolio,
Yeah.
it's basically just the same URL they gave us in week 2, correct?
Essentially, yes. It will be the same URL, just obviously with the changes that we suggest to you to make, some things will be moved around, but I would just double check, make sure you open an incognito window, paste the URL, and see if it looks like what you would want us to see. So. Any other questions?
I think that's it.
All right. Have a good one, seniors.